Good morning students and welcome to the chapter Polynomials. In this video we are going to discuss the basic concepts required for the chapter Polynomials. Algebraic expressions. Algebraic expressions are those expressions which are made from variables, constants and some mathematical signs. For example, x square plus 7x minus 3 by 4. In this expression we can see we have the variable x, we have the constants minus 3 by 4 and 7, and we can see there are two mathematical signs plus, minus, and one mathematical sign of multiplication and division. So such type of expression which contains variable, constants and mathematical signs, such type of expressions are called algebraic expressions. Next point is polynomials. What are polynomials? Polynomials are algebraic expressions, but the small difference between algebraic expression and polynomial is that in polynomials the degree of the or the power of the variable is always a positive number. For example, here in this particular example we can see that the degree of this variable is 3, degree of this variable is 1, and hence we can say that this algebraic expression is a polynomial. Here in the next example we can see the degree of this variable is 4, the degree of this variable x is minus 2. Now here, since the degree of this variable x is minus 2, so we cannot say that this is a polynomial. So this is not a polynomial, and this particular example is a polynomial. So we can define a polynomial that it is a algebraic expression which contains variables, which contains constant, which contains signs, and the power or the degree of the variable is always a positive number. Next point is polynomial in x. Suppose you have any expression, algebraic expression, and in that algebraic expression, suppose you have only one variable. Such type of algebraic expressions are called polynomial in x, or polynomials which contains only one variable. Such type of polynomial is denoted by p of x, or it is also called polynomial in x. Next is degree of the polynomial. I already told you what is degree of polynomial. The highest power of the variable. So for example, in this particular expression or polynomial, we can say the degree of this variable is 4, degree of this variable is 3, and degree of this variable is 1. So we can see that the highest degree is 4. So therefore I can say that the degree of this particular polynomial is 4. For example, x square minus 4, the degree of this variable is 2. So therefore this polynomial is of degree 2. Next topic is the types of polynomials. So based on the degrees of the polynomial, based on the degrees, we can divide polynomials into 4 different types of categories, 4 or 5 different types of categories. The first one is linear polynomial. What is a linear polynomial? If the degree of the variable is 1, then it is called a linear polynomial. For example, 3x plus 4. We can see here the variable is x here, and the degree of the variable is 1. Nothing is there that indicates it is 1. So we can say that this particular polynomial is a linear polynomial. The next one is a quadratic polynomial. Now if the degree of the variable is 2, then we can say that that particular polynomial is a quadratic polynomial. For example, x square minus 7. We can see here the degree of the variable is 2, and therefore I can say that this particular polynomial is a quadratic polynomial. Now the standard form of quadratic polynomial is given by ax square plus bx plus c. Similarly, the standard form of linear polynomial is ax plus b. Similarly, the cubic polynomial. The cubic polynomial is that polynomial if the degree of the variable is 3. That means, suppose the highest degree of the variable is 3, then such a polynomial is called a cubic polynomial. The standard form of cubic polynomial is ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d, where a, b and c and D are real numbers. They are all real numbers. Real numbers means they can be rational or they can be irrational. Rational numbers are those numbers which can be put in the form of P by Q, and irrational numbers are those numbers which cannot be put in the form of P by Q. For example, root 3 is an irrational number, and rational numbers are 3 by 4, 1 by 2, 1, all are rational numbers. Similarly, the last polynomial, if the degree of the polynomial is 4, then we can say that such a polynomial is called biquadratic polynomial. Here in this example, you can see the degree of this variable is 4, degree of this variable is 1, the highest degree is 4, therefore this can be termed as biquadratic polynomial. The standard or the general form of biquadratic polynomial is given by ax raised to power 4 plus this one plus cx square plus dx plus e. This is a standard form of biquadratic polynomial where a, b, c, d and e, they are all real numbers. In class 10, we have to remember the first three polynomials, that is a linear polynomial, quadratic polynomial and cubic polynomial. Their standard form is ax plus b. Quadratic polynomial standard form is ax square plus bx plus c, where a, b and c are all real numbers. Similarly, the standard form of cubic polynomial is ax square plus ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus b. And biquadratic polynomial, the standard formula is ax4 plus bx cube plus cx square plus cx plus d. The next point in this list is the value of the polynomial. This particular thing you already studied in 9th standard. Just I want to recapitulate what you have learned in 9th standard. What is the value of the polynomial? Suppose Px is any polynomial. For example, here I have taken x square plus 7x minus 3. Suppose this is a polynomial. And suppose a is any real number. Real number indicates it can be rational number, irrational number, or it can be rational numbers. So if a is any real number, then suppose you are putting the value of x is equal to a, and whatever value you are getting, that value is nothing but the value of the polynomial at that point x. For example, suppose I am finding the value of the polynomial at x is equal to 2. What you have to do? You have to just put the value of x is equal to 2. So therefore this becomes 2 square plus 7 into x, that is x is equal to 2 minus 3. So this becomes 4 plus 14 minus 3. So this becomes 4 plus 18 minus 3, that is equal to 15.